So Gary V was wrong. And before you try throw rocks at me, and of course I'm not comparing myself to Gary V, but if you actually want to have a good content strategy for Instagram and for your business through Instagram without spending all day in the app, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do in this very video today. So if you stay for 5 minutes, this won't take me 5 minutes to actually explain. If you don't have the time, by all means go watch the latest Taylor Swift video. They're actually pretty good. Not that good over a while though. But anyway, having successful content strategy, I mean, trust me, when I was searching to find what is the best content strategy, what to post exactly to engage, to sell, to have a good content strategy for my Instagram and for my business and to the clients that I actually took when I was starting out. I was really all over the place on YouTube. Every video was even more broad than the previous one. They were teaching weird stuff, some basic stuff and fundamentals which I don't really like. So in this video, I'm really gonna go practical as I can in this very short video. I'm fed up with this broad stuff. So you're gonna learn exactly practical stuff that you can actually take away after this very video and walk out with some insight that you can actually apply. So why actually care about content strategy? Why is actually even important? I mean, don't just post and then just throw my pitch out there and it all works fine. I mean, I have 5 followers, Harry. I mean, I get 1 like. Come on, man. Why do they need this? I thought exactly the same thing. I mean, this is fruitless. This is not even a good ROI. Just posting for the sake of posting. 100 followers, or my client has 100 followers, doesn't even reach anywhere. So here is exactly why you need and why it's very important. What people just really have messed up content strategy in general is that they just think that just posting pictures on Instagram to look cool, and it just isn't this way. You have a more strategic approach to your content strategy. That's why it's called content strategy. And in a few minutes, I'll show you exactly the plan that I use, exactly the whole plan, so you can actually understand how it plays the role that it plays, content strategy, because it is strategy. And basically strategy and content, because and this is where I actually disagree with Gary V. I mean, I don't disagree, I actually amplify his point. He says that coding is king. What I say is influential and optimized content is king. What does that even mean? Now, here is exactly what you need to understand about content strategy. Content should be what do you want your customers to see you as. Content is actually vehicle and the actual thing that you can actually manipulate and influence your audience so they can see you the way you want them to see you. So let me say that in other words. Through your content, you should post stuff that you strategically put to show to your customers so they regard you as the things that they want to regard you as. And basically, you want them to regard you as the authority in the niche, that you know everything, that you have good knowledge, you know your stuff, you know how to do it, and you are an expert in the niche, you're someone who they can trust, you are trustable, you're not going to scam them, you're not some weird stuff that you're going to take the money away, reports, trust, and third is rapport and what I like to call relatability, actual people actually connecting with you as a person, and this is something that is missing from even some influencers with millions of followers. So your content should be strategic in this way. You should pair these 3 things and even more things, but these basic 3 things through your content so they can actually, so when they see your content, it should be influential. And remember guys, influence is not logical. I'm not saying, oh, now I'm going to get influenced by this person. You're not, you're just influenced. You just feel it. You feel the authority, you know, the trust. Have you ever met someone and for some reason, no reason exactly, for some reason you didn't just trust him? I don't trust this person, or I don't actually like this. To me, it happened multiple times in my life. So this is the way it is. It's not influential. Influence is not logical. So with that in mind, and now the first thing was to manage beliefs of your future customers. The second thing is to manage objections of your future customers. I mean, there's just post pictures for the sake of post pictures. Why not post a picture that's manage a objection that they will have when you actually approach them? Like, this won't work for me because I'm young, I'm old, I'm Asian, I'm black, I'm Greek, I'm white, I'm small, I'm young, I look like a baby. I don't know. Why not manage it when you actually approach them and pitch them, or that direct them to your landing page or your funnel? You have already managed and they have seen their answer and your objection and how you actually counter them. This is how I actually came up with my current strategy, because I really thought about and I really had an interest about psychology and the cognitive biases, if you have heard of them, which is basically some human flaws in our psyche, which we can actually, push like a button and we can influence people through them, and we actually steal this bias, we actually get them influenced in some particular way. I really developed this current strategy. I'm very logical and an analytical person, and I couldn't understand what actually people said, which like just post pictures that looks good or some testimonials. I really want a plan, and the plan is this, guys: to manage your beliefs so they can actually think of you like the person you want them to think of you, the trustable and authoritative person, which is the person who gets actually the sales. And second, actually manage the objections that they have. This is the thing. So without further ado, let's go exactly into some practical stuff and show you exactly the two pyramids. And I know what you're thinking. No, my God, not another pyramid. What is this? Another MLM story? Don't worry. So here you can see somewhere here on the screen, this is the pyramid of client attraction that I have actually created. As you can see, the personal branding is at the center. And the personal brand is basically feed, stories, and bio. So basically, as you can see, is in the center of the pyramid. It's very, very vital. After you got the foundation, which is your mindset and your niche down, which is a whole other subject that I'm not going to go into it. And after, you should have your content strategy. And now, how about have 5 followers, Harry? Come on. I mean, I post and I don't even get a like. Why put all this effort writing the perfect caption that engages, sells, that pulls all these biases if nobody actually, likes it? And the thing is this, guys. First, you probably just starting out or starting out with this account, so it will get more traction as it goes. Second, when you approach your prospect with the perfect and forbidden DM strategy that is on the top of the pyramid, when we actually outreach our prospect, they will go and see our profile, and they better see something influential or something that inspires you, or something that puts you exactly and right in an instant puts you as the authority and that credible person in that niche. And remember, guys, if people like to categorize, people love to categorize. So if we don't do this and we not manage our content and strategy and really take care of how we appear and what we want to actually show off to people, they will do that. They will put us in the box. Think about it yourself. How many times have you put something in the box? We name everything because we like to actually categorize stuff. This is a chair. This is all this furniture, because we like to categorize. Or this person is this type of person, or this person is this type of person. We like to categorize people, and this is actually not just my stuff that I figure out somehow. This is actually research. People judge you in the first 3 seconds. Why not be judged in a good way for you too, when you actually be as an authority and a high figure? You see how this all works? So at the center we have the actual pyramid. Here is the personal brand, which is very important. If you do this, you'll be 99% of people. Nobody does that right now. You're really gonna how to outperform the competition. If I did this alone, and this is how I actually got my first client, and this is how all the system works. So and after we got this down and you understand the whole plan, here is the exact plan that we can actually follow, and this is another thing. So here on the screen you can see the whole another plan. Basically, as you can see, you might have get the follow from organic approaches or paid approaches. This is not a video for this, and how you actually get followers. You might first have the followers, or he or she sees your content. He or she sees your content and actually gets influenced, or the other way, as I talked about, and this is how I started. I was DMing people and pitching them with very effective DMs. Well, not at the start, but then actually find a great way to do it when I teach. So go watch this video here. Basically, when we actually DM them, they will show you, and people are very naturally curious, so they click on your profile and see who you are. And when they see that you are this and this in person, and you have a great content strategy, they're more inclined to, of course, get on a call with you or buy from you immediately, which happens a lot of time through the DM strategy that I teach. And this is how we're actually going to do this. As you can see, this goes two ways. The first is that if it is your actual followers, and the second is actually if it's not your followers and it's just a cold prospect, as we will do in a regular paid traffic campaign, which we will go people through a series of content, or at least the way I do it, through a series of content that really gets people through the funnel and gets people to know you, like you, and respect you. And this is the person that they actually buy from, who like, trust, and respect, RTR. If you do this, you don't really want to spend all day just posting content and stuff. You just want to post strategic content, even if it is 3 times a week, which is, I mean, this is how 3 to 4 times a week is great to actually post about. But if you do it strategically, every post actually matters. So you don't really want to post every single day. You really want to post the right thing that when your prospect sees or your potential client sees, you really should influence them and be way further the funnel and ready to buy. Because remember guys, only 3% of people are ready to buy through your target audience, and all the other people are really not really ready to buy. So we need to move them through the ranks so they're ready to buy. This is the whole post. This is how you can actually spend a few minutes a day just post the pictures that and write some captions that really inspires influencer content and really inspires all these biases and all these things that you want to inspire. And I'm really going to make more videos on exactly posts to make, because this video is taking too long already. But this is one of the most important things to grasp. And trust me guys, I really this is the most effective way to start getting your first clients. If you don't have followers, or even if you don't have following or any experience, or you're not even an expert, or you know how to sell, this is why I do it. Trust me, I really grew up in a very tight position, really hard about money. It was really hard to find money to actually, and my parents were always fighting over the bill stuff. I don't know if you can relate. And I really had this goal to actually get some freedom and actually help my parents with this. And this is the way I started. Well, after that, my dad lost his job and we were in a very desperate place, and I really wanted to go about it. So I learned everything and tried everything, tried a lot of things, failed in 3 businesses actually. And then things got even worse, if you actually gonna believe it. My sister got sick, so I really had to do something very urgent. I was getting all over the place. I'm getting mentors, courses, and all that, really putting into practice. And I actually made it. I actually got my first clients for free, entirely for free, through this exact training that I'm teaching you, these videos. And my mission is to actually help you do that exactly like I did. Help you go and help your loved ones, support your ones, or get a nicer car if you like this. I really want to support you and get some financial freedom, which I'm really passionate about talking about. That was a very quick story about me, so that you know how I actually did this, like you're going to do now, because I'm believing in you. Right now I have a free bootcamp, totally free, that will teach you very specific stuff, not like all those bootcamps that you have been, and free trainings. Really important. I'll teach very practical stuff. So go below right now as it is available, because I'm not going to actually keep this, very much on, because it's very valuable information that I want a few people to get in. Go below and get it right now. Thanks for watching this video. See you next time. Take it easy.